Log date. Day of the Fawn, half moon. Today, we got on a ship with Stark. He gave us these magic items in case of an emergency, and also to prank Chifrost by turning him into a chicken. Then Okasan used his magic book to turn into 3 different people, because of course he did. Anyway, we set out looking for 2 people. A kobold named Tim and a duchess who turned out to be a fey hag. But not before we saw the gear-hearted cannon magpie knew I was part of it. When did I tell her that? After all of that, another thing happened. We went to a mining tunnel, and Okusan drank this cinnamon water that somehow made him think he was a god? I don't know, I give up figuring him out. So, we found a war machine, and it was super cool. It had turrets, and a grappling claw, and chairs, because I know how chairs work, I know how a vehicle works, I'm doing it again, aren't I? We got chased by goblins, and a giant worm, which was, oh my gosh, terrifying, but Magpie piloted the vehicle on it, the worm, and drove us to safety. Now we're all sort of recovering from that chaos, and I guess waiting for our next mission. I mean, the chaos never really stops, but I can pretend, right? At least I'm doing a good job, I think. I'm still alive. How much more dangerous can it get after driving on a worm monster?
Greetings and salutations. I'm a slightly codified dungeon master, Raven. And joining me, to my left, is Layla, with Amaya Slow.
Hi, this is the first session I'm doing in like 2 sessions where I'm actually using my mic.
Again!
Huh?
You did the same thing for, what was it, the Super Mario RPG?
Yeah, 1,000-Year Door.
The Thousand Year
Yep.
Door.
Technology.
By the way, go check that out on the Star Princess's channel.
Yeah.
Next up, Ladymage with Magpie.
Howdy ho, everyone. Okasan, I said sit down.
Next up is JK Lantern with that damn bird, Okasan.
But there are people watching, and I can see. Can't you see these people watching?
Okasan,
Yes,
stop,
that's right.
stop abusing the fourth wall.
I think it's a window at this point.
Alas, we have no Nathan with us again. So not finally. Next up is Star Princess HLC with Yuki.
Think I can eat these dice?
Please don't.
Please don't do
Forbidden hard candy.
it. Please
A
don't.
crunch!
Don't do it, Anna.
Nom.
Finally, possibly the next most sane person in the group. Debatable is Sabot with Chifros.
Nobody here but us chickens.
Look at all them chickens.
Honk.
Do I need to play the chicken dance again?
Yes.
No!
It has been near enough 3 weeks since you left the desert floating island of Scaras. I need to look up how that's spelled again.
Basically Mad Max.
Mad Max meets June.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Okasan.
Am I still the Kwisatz Haderach? Is the question.
What is a quasi cataract? You never explained this.
For about a week, you would performing your sermons with basically with glowing eyes and remarking that the pudding must flow.
The pudding must flow.
I think that killed people once.
I know molasses did.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking maybe there was a pudding flood at some point.
So it's maybe the atmosphere's get a little more somber. It's you know where you're heading. The signs have been there. Numerous more letters have been updates have been coming in and out in about the situation there. It's Magpie, you recognise the signs all too well.
Magpie's actually been meditating and focusing and trying to get herself centered to get ready for this because she is scared to death.
But at this time, you're all gathered in the mess hall. Chifos, you are aware of the owl in the corner. If you want to share it to the rest of the party, it's up to you.
There is tree branch in the corner. Does anyone see this?
Everyone who wants to check it out, make an investigation roll, please.
Give me a sec.
Alright.
All right.
My investigation like that.
9.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Nat 20, baby.
Nice.
Okay.
22, by the way.
Anyone getting below a 16, all you see is tree branch floating in place. Anyone above
Weird.
sees the tree branch being held by a very familiar Strix, clad in god-awful, eye-aching garb, with the hat and glasses, and somehow still got the chair attached to his arm, who seems to be hissing at anyone who gets near him.
Crandall, you better have a good goddamn reason for being here. We are in a very serious and dangerous situation.
You didn't see nothing.
I didn't see anything because Crandall is an honorable man.
Crandall is right now an idiot, Okasan. Like,
Who's-
Magpie is not in the mood for this. You remember those notes I gave you, Lo? Crandall was the wrestler El Puddin' Diablo was facing when the clockwork thing tried to beat the hell out of us.
Oh, yeah, that's... Huh.
By the way, he makes Okasan look like a genius.
He is El Puddin' Diablo's great and honorable rival. A true warrior with the soul of a poet.
Somewhere, Stubby, number 5 from 17, are just feeling someone just feeling a shiver down their back, hugging themselves, and just feeling very, very disregarded.
Stewie 517, a tear just comes to his eye. He's not sure why.
And yeah, right now Crandall is crammed up in the corner of this place with a tree branch. Not a small tree, not a bush, a singular tree branch with just a few forks holding it in front of his face.
Crandall, you realize what we're facing is basically a very dangerous Faelord that could end you. Why are you here?
Because wherever you are, that punk will show up at some time, even though you greatly disappointed me on this entire trip. Now, you didn't see nothing.
Well, you might want to hold off your damn rivalry and help us if you're gonna tag a damn along.
I'm not here.
Is there anything anyone wants to do before I move the plot along?
Strangle Crandall? Magpie is not in the mood for this shit today.
Before they go, Aramnes grabs their journal to, like, chronicle things that are happening, because they might need it this time.
Okay.
Yuki makes double sure that she has her father's pocket watch in her bag with her.
It's at this point one of the sailors is crossing by. He's on a big tankard with ale in there. And do you remember the last time Chief Frost got near a tank of the veil.
He went to the beer dimension, where only good times followed.
Well, guess what? There is an eruption of far more ale from the tankard than there should possibly be able to hold. It swarms up into the air, forms into a big hand, and swoops down onto poor Chifros.
Not again!
Huh? No!
Oh, no.
Oh, crap.
Magpie just dives to grab him, and she's like, no!
Anyone else?
Okasan also grabs on.
Yuki also grabs.
So does Aramnes.
The hand pulls back, and next thing you know, as Yuki's delightful summary put it, you all go down the beer hole.
Conga line into the beer hole.
Magpie is fuming mad.
And of course, Shifrost reacts exactly the way Shifrost would react.
Screaming.
I don't think you went
Needing
through, man.
Needing a change
Aw.
of pants.
There we go.
Magpie is looking at whoever dragged her through with everyone else and is going, is there a really, really more important than the damn harvest reason you pulled us through a damn beer hole?
Now, a good 5 minutes later, after your kick removed through the beer hole, you all come tumbling down to the cauldron. You try for Okasan, for Chifos. You recognise this place.
Ah, we're in the home of Okasan's most excellent friend, Boba Fett.
You mean Baba Yaga?
Yes, Boba Fett.
It's my turn to check this place out.
Magpie's like, Baba Yaga, you sent us back on that damn airship this fucking instant. We have more important things to deal with than your shenanigans. Like, she is pissed. She is shaking. She's with rage.
There's a click of fingers, and you're all reduced to silence. You try to speak, but there's no noise.
Good.
You still have very...
Shifrost is still screaming.
He's still
Who's
silent is screaming.
Turtleneck Town for Aramnes.
Yuki
Okasan
just starts banging.
speaking in the language of dance.
Yuki just starts banging on the cauldron like a drum.
Magpie is just shaking.
Are you sure these are the ones? Oh yes, oh yes. These are the ones. That one has history. Hang on. I think that it was the only one to have history from. We'll see, we'll see. There's history with this group and that jumps up the one that calls him a king. So, two you recognise Baba Yaga, a hunched over crone figure. The hair's a mess. He's definitely looked like he needs a comb putting through it. Currently, she's wearing her metal teeth. She's sat at a table. The other person, Magpie. This person
Yes.
is scared the shit out of you, even more than Baba Yaga should.
She's a little pissed.
You
So,
one thing first. You witnessed her Baba Yaga's companion, the one who spoke so fluently. She is hauntingly beautiful. Her hair is black as midnight. Her dress just simmers in the light. It's like the midnight sky, complete with flickering stars.
do I recognize her?
You lay your eyes upon the Queen of Night and Magic. She is the Queen of the Summer Court.
Magpie is right now sitting here, knowing she has to face one Fey Lord, and is looking at basically two others. And she's both terrified and furious. Like, she's taken a position, like, protectively in front of everyone else because Fae Hunter is her job. And she kind of signs, "What do you want?" Like, she's kind of signaling with her hands because she knows she can't talk right now. What do you want? What do you want with us? We are running out of time. We are kind of busy.
Baba Yaga just spoke remarks. Oh, no, darling. You've got plenty of time. You see, our type one's a lot quicker than yours, as old Sleepwell should know. Oh, by the way, you know where the kitchen is. Make us a copper.
We're in silence.
Like, Magpie signing, "Can you let us talk, please?"
You will talk when you've listened to what we've had to say. Your Highness, the floor is yours. Thank you for the service, Granny. We are aware of where you're going, of what you're going to do. We'll make this point clear. Normally we would not look kindly upon meddling in the affairs of Fae lords and ladies, but this one's not been playing ball, not been playing by the rules.
Now Magpie's giving her this look of like,
so we're here to lend you our aid because you're going to need it, and to lay down the law as such.
okay, Magpie's like now not so angry. She's like, "Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening."
With a click of her fingers, she summons, hovering before Ladymage in the air, Magpie, a quiver, fully loaded with spectacular arrows. Please, when you face the Lord of the Harvest, please put as many of them into him as you care to. When we
She's like, one question. Like, she's signing out. One question: are these tips metal? Because we can make it worse.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but they also carry a curse. Because I'm sure you understand, when we make deals face to face. Those who make deals know the consequences. They can say no if they need to. The Lord of the Harvest has been playing very loose with the rules. He's been turning a blind eye because it hasn't been too egregious. But then it's just come to my attention some 10-20 years ago. He's been playing patron. He's been exercising his authority beyond his allotted time zone. We cannot have this. So, those arrow tips carry a curse. As you understand, his mortal form can be destroyed, but his spirit lingers. If you put as many of them in as possible, the curse will mean he has to, when he makes his deal, he has to do it face to face with the communities he's making them with. We maintain the bounds. Those communities may have not survived without his interference, but at the same time, not all have been happy with the cost they have had to pay. Normally that won't bother us, being lesser beings you are, but this time, especially with taking on patron to others, so we can claim more souls out of season, an example must be made. And if you remember correctly, if you've done any research about the courts, my time to rule was shortly coming to an end. The fall of the snow, it would be time of the Pale King to take up residence in the throne. Well, it's my time to rest. He will be alerted, and come the time after you've dealt with the Lord, if he's still babbling on. He may be there to collect what's remaining. He may even issue further penance to be paid. Consider this a boon for one of our own overstepping their mark. Now, she clicks her fingers again, and you can find you can speak again.
Thank you very kindly.
Is there anything?
Tuning fork! Wait.
Everyone, thank you very kindly, Your Majesty. We will do everything we can to put an end to this Lord of the Harvest nightmare. He's hurt my family, and he's hurt your rules, so he has crossed too many lines to not be punished.
It seems only fitting that the mortal lands he has touched for so long will be the one to dispense justice.
I assure you, we will do our best. And I'll make sure every arrow in this quiver, unless it's one of those don't run out quivers, is in his pumpkin-shaped, ugly head by the time I'm done. On top of a bit of heat metal, shattering, and anything else we can think of.
Does he actually taste like pumpkin?
Okasan, I would not recommend eating him.
But pumpkin pie is delicious.
Yes, it is, but I don't think that pumpkin pie is delicious. I bet that pumpkin on his head is rotten if he's that stupid. You don't break laws like that in the Fae realm. That is a really big no-no. Even I know that. Well, I'm supposed to know that, but you get the idea. And that's actually a real concerning thing to hear. Are other Fae stepping out of bounds too, or just him?
It's just been him, but it's... Well, we never know about the lesser lords. Hell, even the Shadow Fae may be stepping out of line in ways we've not noticed. But then...
I'll keep an eye.
This is why your line exists.
You mean the Fae Hunters of Pixie Ward?
Oh, yes. Why do you think they know so much they do?
I guess that would make sense, because you can't get rid of Fae. That would debalance everything, so sometimes you do have to deal with them, like Lord Midnight and the Lord of the Forest.
You see, the thing of the Lord of the Forest, they're not true Fae lords. There's only ever one. The avatar of each forest is part of the world. It's just our spark, just brings it to life in that way. It's always best to play nice with them. Even we've learnt it's best to keep them appeased.
It sounds like the Lord of the Harvest ain't exactly appeasing anyone. Doesn't surprise me. He is kind of a jerk for a Fae.
No, he's rather normal for a Fae. He's just somehow decided to stretch the balls. He's not the first, but he's definitely been the one to stray them this far.
Well, looks like we'll be taking care of him. Rest of you ready?
Yeah.
Ready as we'll ever be.
I think Okasan is ready.
This is probably the most serious this party's ever been.
And this point, Baba Yaga goes, "See you next time." And she goes,
One thing, Baba Yaga, please stop dragging Shifrost through beer holes. Just open a door or something.
"Make me." She clicks her fingers, and then the hand reaches out to the cauldron again. Gathers you all up. And next thing you know, you spent another 5 minutes down the beer hole.
Back through the beer hole! Huzzah!
That sucks.
I hate my life right now.
So do I.
Magpie, puts her quiver on,
You all erupt out of the tankard and find... Well, that's been about, 5 or so minutes of the discussion. Going with the Fae Lord royalty. You've been gone about 5 seconds.
I wonder if this is how Snorri feels when he drinks too much.
Probably.
This is how I felt after drinking the cinnamon water.
Still don't know why the hell you drank that.
It was delicious.
Because it's Oko-san.
I mean, besides that.
What?
Is that not a good enough answer?
What? By the nine hells just happened to you lot?
We got a boon from the Queen of Night is what happened.
Snart is...
Okasan went down the beer hole. It was fantastic and glorious. Not as good as pudding, though, or the cinnamon water.
Okay, what happened was Baba Yaga decided to drag us all down the ale hole because why the hell not? And apparently she was having an audience with the Queen of Night and Magic, who apparently the Faylord we're going to hunt down has been breaking a few too many rules for them too. So we got a double mission. We got to take him out for the sake of the people, and we got to take him out for the sake of the damn fight. So we got these magic arrows to go with my bow.
Okay.
I am going back to the room. I need new pants.
Yeah, you do that, Shifross. Also, Crandall's in the corner being weird.
No, he's not. Shh.
I'm sorry, but his shenanigans I have less time for than damn Baba Yaga's.
You
But
don't
Boba
see
Fett-
nothing.
Boba Fett is a great friend to Okasan.
Right
She gives
now,
him
the Queen of
beans.
Right now, the Queen of Night's a great friend to me because these are no joke.
Snark just looks at the group. He looks back to Crandall, who he's fully aware of, who's in the corner, still hiding behind his bush.
Yeah, Bush.
His
Tree branch.
His tree branch. I'm going back to my room. I'm not coming out until we get to the island. Come see me then. Hopefully the others will have supplies for when we get to the settlements. Don't talk to me until then. Little losers.
Looks like it's going to be a long flight. Luckily, I brought a book to read.
Oh no. Not today.
Did you
Fair enough.
confiscate that from him last time?
Multiple times it keeps going back to him somehow. I think I threw it in a fire yesterday and there it is.
Oh, by the way, it's been 3 weeks. Give me 3 constitution rolls, or just say sorry if you want to fall to the lure of the book.
Let's see here. First Constitution roll, that's a 19.
You pass.
Second Constitution roll, that's a 15.
You just manage to resist it.
Third Constitution roll, that's a 26.
You resist.
Con rolls today.
And now for this one.
11.
I jinxed it.
Did you really think Landon was really going to resist the book all those times? I could hear him thinking.
Wait, hang on. Let me bring out my special resist the book dice. 1. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, for 3
It's
weeks.
just a coin, isn't it?
It's just a dot.
Die!
For 3 weeks, he's been resisting reading that book. Up until this point, he's now read it.
And to
He now looks like he's now a 3 foot tall cooked chicken. He has stumps for arms and legs. He is butt naked and cooked, except for his head, which is normal.
I'll be on the airship.
Get it pan!
Ah, Yuki's just drooling now. Chipkin.
I was
Anyone
literally
tell me why Yuki is looking at me like that?
because of the damn book.
There is a dotted line where Aramnaze once was. They're gone. They're just done. They've left. I'm F you.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You guys, I'm going home.
No, worst part is in real life I was taking a drink as soon as Raven said that. I almost spit take. Damn it. Magpie's like, I'm out of here. I'm not in the mood for this. Like, she walks off too, just shaking her head. Like, nope. She goes to meditate somewhere quietly again because she really needs to reset herself.
This is the greatest book that's ever been written!
You're on your own, Okasan.
That is my personal butt! Get off of my butt! I need that butt for things!
Stop being delicious looking!
Harvest! Super serious if this happened.
We should have known it would end up like this. We're the bastard friggin' Smols.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Then you notice from the other side of the serving area, one of the cooks in one of those big stupid hats comes out with a big frying pan, eyes you up, smiles. No, you won't clearly not cooked enough. Come here.
Ah,
Well, Okasan's going on another adventure! Life is great! Another lesson in life I am sure to get!
get him.
You now been walloped on the head.
Magpie's like, Magpie goes like, it's like, excuse me, that's our party member, not your lunch. Please leave him alone.
Really?
Just this look. Yes!
Really? I served chicken already today.
You okay?
It's a stupid book that keeps turning him into random things, and right now he's a chicken that's cooked with his head on for some stupid reason. Now, please go back into the kitchen. We got a major emergency to deal with that we're heading toward right now, and I would rather not have any more shenanigans.
Yuki, I need that leg!
Yuki, stop eating Okasan! Jeez!
Okay, fine, I'll fix it. She takes out one of the gnome underpants and just puts it on his head.
Ain't changing back.
Damn it.
Wait, did the pants work or not?
Didn't.
Oh, for the love of every time we find a way to change him back. A magpie tries bonking him on the head. Clunk. Chip Ross, get the honey and feathers!
Okasan is now 50-50. Split down the middle, he's now 50% his normal self and 50% the cooked chicken.
The hell I do?
I'm-
Stupid.
I'm gonna need to carry a coin around in order to make decisions.
Magpie
Oh,
takes
no.
the book, goes on the deck of the airship, and drop kicks it off. She is mad.
And just from the depths of the ship, you hear, "Oh, son of why book hit me in head?"
She threw it off the side. How did it hit Shipwroth?
Because the book came
The
back
book
some
has
more, some
many
more.
mysterious powers.
That book is annoying.
It really
I
is.
could have taken it to be identified between sessions. I choose not to.
The next few days progresses, and eventually Okasan does return to his normal self.
Normal is relative.
Regular.
Not chicken.
Yes. The other
Not
bird.
lunch. Magpie is again trying to meditate, recenter herself.
The ship pulls into the airport of or to the air tower of the island you're heading to, just as another ship is pulling away. For those who are looking out at the time, you can definitely recognise the sight of Tiny and Snorri. Because it's hard to miss Snorri.
We probably smelled Snorri going in.
Yes.
Probably.
So you basically meet him down at the bottom of the tower.
Probably one of us gets Antel, obviously.
Ah, friend Snark, I have your unicorn horn. Neat. The things you can do with this. Honestly, I have no idea what I can do with this. I'm going to find out.
You are good at that, Snark.
Snorri, is that what I think it is? Back off! Is that what I think it is, Snorri? Mine. Oh God, you're sober. Yes.
Oh no.
Wait, Sonoris, this is serious.
Am.
Snorri, remember.
Snorri?
Snorri, remember. Blot on Snorri's honour. Snorri's house and we paid the foul deed. You, woman.
Yes.
Lady with cross on big idiot.
I don't know what you're talking about with the crush on the big idiot, but yeah, your name's Magpie, Sonori.
Crush on Big Idiot. Does Okasan need to perform the dance of matrimony again?
Please
No!
don't.
Yes,
Not the time!
Lady, Magpie, take this.
Yes.
And he gives you a fair-sized canister.
Oh, what?
You can hear the sloshing inside as you hold it.
Why do I get the feeling I ain't supposed to be drinking this?
Not if you value your stomach. Only a handful of people drink that swill. That is Snorri's special brew. Like I say, Snorri or his brew will pay the Lord back for his disgrace of Snorri's honour.
That's right. Snark mentioned he had a little history with this Fey Lord, too. Let's take this motherfucker out.
Magpie. You understand this Snorri's special brew? You can drink it and put yourself in a coma for about a week, or you can throw it at someone.
I think I know who's getting that free drink.
That thing is potent. It pretty much can get you pissed just by contact from the outside, and well, I never seen a white flame before without additional materials, unlike that drink. So be careful with it.
I know exactly who's using that. Who's getting this?
Okay, Tiny, Snorri, for God's sake, get a drink. We'll go to town. We'll check out his defences. You scouts, talk to people. Do what you need to do.
Magpie's like, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Meet you back when the
Okasan needs to use the bathroom.
Right. Use the
While you're
bathroom.
in there, could you grab Crandall? I mean, not Crandall.
El Puddin' Diablo like he always does.
Meet back up probably when the harvest moon rises. Best of luck to us all. With that, Snark leads this little party off to the settlement.
We start.
Hmm?
I guess we start exploring the town. Unless you have something else in mind.
No, you better exploring the town. It's especially a farming settlement. Numerous big old barns, numerous houses. Houses very basic in terms of things, very much wooden and light ground roads. This is just mostly a crop farm with a few dairy cows about. And unfortunately,
Yes.
you recognise the very familiar sight of hundreds and hundreds of crows seated upon the edge of the buildings.
He is coming. This is definitely the place. And I point out the birds, everyone, and explain what they are a sign of.
It's also, you notice that it's a time of harvest festival that comes with the harvest moon. So they're going to have a celebration. You notice the abundance of fruits and veg done on the tables that have been set outside. It's cold, but it's dry. There's numerous people about, lots of older people, lots of farmers and their families.
What's the general mood?
It's a mix between wanting to celebrate and cautious.
Okay, so not like overly celebrating completely blind, but they want to celebrate, but they're scared.
Yes.
Does anyone particularly stand out?
There's a cleric clad in the garb of one of the nature gods who's going around passing his blessings upon the different people, shouting verses at the crows and ravens trying to make him go away, but it's clear at him. He constantly shouting, "You may not have the innocent. The time of the harvest is for celebration. The blessing of the gods upon this land, not for the foul deeds of foul scavengers like you."
I approach the cleric. If anyone else wants to approach him with me, go ahead. Otherwise, have fun looking around the town. Excuse me, sir. Are you in charge here?
The cleric,
Aries will follow her. Sorry.
the cleric you recognise as having the bearing of an older wood elf. The skin is tan, the hair is dark auburn.
So like the stable hand, but older.
Yes.
Okay.
Greetings, child. What brings you in this time of questionable tidings?
We're here to take care of what's causing the questionable tidings.
You know what is to come?
The Lord of the Harvest. I know him very well.
That is good to hear, because we've been inquiring, but no one has been able to tell us what's been going on.
Allow me to introduce myself and my young associate. This is Arameus Lowe, a cleric,
Hi.
though of a different god. I am Magpie. I am a Fey Hunter Gloomstalker.
We thank you for your presence, and all gods are welcome in the eyes of other gods. We all have our place and roles to play.
Well, I'm sure both of us can tell you. We are here with a guild, and run by one Cervantes. And both he, myself, another member of the guild, are all very familiar with what is to come. The Lord of the Harvest. He will either take a part of your harvest, which is your best bet, your memories, or your children.
Is that why that drunken dwarf in the wheelchair is lobbing his hammer at the birds, yelling, "Not this time, you filthy bastard, I will smash your head in"? You think
Yeah, basically.
Cut out.
you cut out?
Oh, she's yelling at Sonori to aim better.
Ah!
It's at this point he takes the corner off a building's roof.
Okay, maybe not that well. Yeah, and my home has fallen victim to the Lord of the Harvest, too. Also, he has crossed the lines of many other known Fae. So he's kind of in deep shit. The Lord of the Harvest, I mean.
I see. I'm glad to have your assistance then. As you see, all that we could spare is on the tables for the celebration. Memories and children, no one wants to let go of any of them.
Believe me, I know. I know all too well. If we fail, I want you to have an evacuation plan ready for this town. No one is falling victim to that bastard while I'm here.
You can almost feel as every bird had just set his sights on you.
Look at me all you want, you bastard! I know what you did to me!
They're tilting their heads, and you get a feeling they're not going to let anyone leave.
Queen of the Night's not too thrilled with you either, just so you know. I'm here on her behalf!
I don't think the crows are the god.
They're his spies, Aramias.
And suddenly, every last bird breaks out into coarse laughter.
Yep. Wow, they're actually thinking the Queen of Night and Magic's a joke. This is not a smart Fae Lord. We'll do everything in our power. We've brought some pretty powerful folk.
Does that include the one in the wheelchair?
He's a lot stronger than he looks, trust me, and he's had experience with this Fae Lord himself, apparently.
We also have someone completely crazy on our side.
I think that's like the entire group besides you, Aramias.
Is that your party?
Especially.
Is that your party or him? Because if that's who I think it is, I'm glad to have him on our side. And yes, he is probably completely barking.
At this point, El Pudding Diablo dramatically shows up.
Puddin', welcome aboard. We got a Fae Lord to beat up. He's dishonorable. He's crossing his own lines. He's crossing Fae lines. He's taking children.
Speaking of crazy,
more, my friend. I would be honored to join you in your sacred quest.
Like we said, we got crazy on our side.
Oh, but wait, for the rest of the party, look around. Do you notice anyone missing?
Perception check.
I'll do it too.
Yeah.
4. Everybody's here.
25.
You're a halfling missing.
Ship Ross! Ship Ross!
Back on the ship, in a cupboard somewhere, there's a halfling, huddled in the corner, and he's in the dark. He thinks he's alone. Oh, darling, sleep well. Now we can't be having this. Queen and I, we sent you on a mission. So get to it. And
no.
And suddenly you feel multiple arms grabbing at you and pulling you into the darkness. Now for the rest of the party, you witness as the top of the well is blown off in a big old water geyser. As a familiar shape is launched from the well.
Oh my god, damn!
Let's pull from the well.
I thought I knew how to make an entrance. Clearly, I have much to learn.
I try to catch Shivross.
You can't shift Ross. He is soaking wet.
What happened? Are you okay?
I'm good, like
Do I
this,
look
yeah.
okay to you?
Okay.
I mean, you look kind of wet, but
Shivross, how the hell did you end up cannonballing out of the damn well?
Well, I was in closet, taking
Fair.
nap,
Uh-huh.
and you know who decided I did not need to be taking nap at moment?
Baba Yaga and the Queen of Night, the two people who double sent us on this mission along with Cervantes.
Yeah, that would be them, yes.
Now, I did say you had a get out of jail free card, but once the Queen of Night herself says, go do this, I can't give you that get out of jail free card, you dang fool. Puts him on the ground. Queen of Night magic is scarier than most other Fey Lords, alright? Like, you think the Lord of the Harvest is scary, and he freaking is. Queen of Night magic can just end you in 1 second.
So can anything big.
This isn't a big thing. She could end Tiny in 1 second. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I am halfling. I am small, weak, timid creature.
Who knows? Cool spells like shatter and heat metal.
It does not mean I am not small, weak, timid creature.
It is fine. You have El Pudding Diablo and the one true pudding on your side. I will be
Also,
strong
you're-
enough for the both of us.
Also, your rival's here.
Can we not distract him?
And at that moment, you just see a tree branch being thrown to the ground,
Dang it.
and Crandall ran up right and over. There you are, you little punk. You thought you could get away from me, but I'm gonna be on your tail until I get my honor back from you.
Randall,
This is
Randall,
the greatest day of my life.
hold off your rivalry. If you want to fight Pudding Diablo so dang badly, you're going to have to earn the right this time by helping us beat the damn Fey Lord.
We cannot fight in these
Pardon me.
circumstances.
What did you say? That I have to earn the right to beat down this punk?
There are children in
here.
danger, you dumb Strix.
They're not my children, are they?
But they could be your fans.
Or they could
They
be
could-
your children in 10 years when, well, the Fey Lord comes back.
And you say? I don't have fans. You're trying to trick me.
You
No,
could have
you're
fans,
not.
though.
See, since our last match, several of the children in one of the local orphanage have been very excited for our rematch. So word of your great skill is spreading, my friend.
Not to mention, this could be a big PR boost if you help beat down this Fey Lord.
Who are you talking about? Who's this lord you keep? We should not beat up the nobility. They throw us in jail.
No, not a normal noble. Fey Lord. Fey are very dangerous creatures. I ought to know. I hunt them for a living. This is known as the Lord of the Harvest, and he's a major danger. And he's also been crossing other Fey Lords, so they ain't happy with him either. They want him.
And this keeps me from beating him up. How?
We need his help too. This is a very powerful creature, and we need all the power we can get, and both you and him increases our odds of winning. Think of it as a tag team match with a very big tag team.
I would never tag team with this punk.
Make
Bail on me
him-
just like he bailed on us way back when.
Oh, you very dumbass! You're Snorri shouting as he comes rolling up.
Thank you, Sanity.
Yeah, thank you, Lord. Up and best and all that lot. Just because you kicked his ass once. Guess what? He's nothing compared to the thing we're about to face. You want to prove you better than him, then beat the thing that we're coming to beat, and show you superiority, but not letting him beat the thing you're going to beat. We've come to beat together. Comprende?
So what Crandall is hearing is this. There's a bigger, stronger opponent out there.
There is always a bigger, stronger
Crandall
opponent.
beats him up. Crandall gets El Pudin Diablo.
Yes.
Now you're getting it.
This is the greatest day of El Pudin Diablo's life. He has never been happier.
Magpie is like just
He
mad
loves
and
Crandall. He wants to give Crandall a hug and then beat the shit out of him.
and then hug him again.
I accept those terms. Who will be the #1 contender? Where
We're
is
waiting
this
for you.
punk so I can break him limb from limb, and
He will-
then I can beat up El Pudin Chicken here?
He'll arrive during the harvest moon. So not for a few hours, unfortunately.
In the meantime, put your arms around him, as your new manager, we must start talking about a few things.
Oh, there. Like your man said, sir. Like she's talking to the clerk. Like we said, sir, we have a crazy on our side, which might throw the Lord off a little bit. Help me.
Wait, we have Mr. Crazy here? Ooh, he's
No,
good.
no,
I've seen him go off the top rope many times.
Mr. Crazy truly is a fantastic fighter.
Magpie is just, what did I start?
Remember, the Fey Lord may be bigger than us. The Fey Lord may be stronger than us. The Fey Lord may even be smarter than us. But he will never, ever be crazier than us.
I don't think that's possible at this point. Actually, I'm not sure he's smarter than us either if he's crossing the Queen of the fucking Night!
That's a good point.
And at this point, I shall bring the first part of this session to a close.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
only
boy.
part 1, folks.
Before I choke
What
to
are
death.
we doing?
We're gonna die quickly.
Yeah, that's just us, the players.
Yeah.
So until next time, and the conclusion to this, well, to the next part anyway. Later, folks.
Later.
Oh, yeah!